206 days to go. Wearing the G-Shock 5610 on the combi. We're gonna talk about Dibs today. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So if you've been around this hobby for any period of time, you have either uttered dibs or somebody around you has called dibs. So I have a little context. I found something online. I'll link the articles down below, but I'm going to read a quick thing. Dibs is a popular slang phrase in the U.S. used to refer to a claim over the first right to some object, in our case, watches. The only catch, a person has to utter the term or call dibs before anyone else in order to defend the claim. The phrase came into existence in England in the late 1800s, with dictionaries at the time defining dib as the knuckle bone of a sheep. Using those bones, adolescent boys, I think we've reverted to that, played a game known as plural dibs, similar to jacks. When bones could not be found, pebbles known as dibstones were substituted. Dibstones were referred to as dibs in shorthand. The connection between the game and the modern day presentation of dibs is unclear. I think it has to do with watches. Though it is speculated that the game may have accorded players certain advantages based on the dibs, how the dibs fell. In our circumstances, it's who you know, who you talk to, right? So I just find it kind of funny because as we, as enthusiasts, go after our watches and so forth, inevitably somebody else is going to pick one up that we say, oh man, I wish I could get that one, and then we of course call dibs. So with that being said, I just think it's a fun part of the hobby, and like the little article says, you know, adolescent. I think we a lot of times goof around in our group, some of the groups I'm in, that we kind of revert back to 12-year-olds. So very, very interesting little tidbit there. I do have one more thing I'm going to talk about too. There's a really cool video on YouTube. These guys are they buy board games and they have a conversation about dibs, so I'm going to break that down a little bit too and link the video down below because I found it actually hilarious. Okay, so like I said, the YouTube video I'm linking is from a channel called Smashing Plastic, and the guys are board game enthusiasts, and they take dibs to the next degree because they even include purchases of stuff that comes out, board games comes out. So the best example I have is like Jenny L just did a video on a Tudor Black Bay 51 blue insert, I think, on it, and if I call dibs on that, nobody else would be allowed to purchase that. So that is a crazy dibs rule. But I'm going to break down some of their stuff right now. The first thing is, everyone talks about dibs to everybody, so everybody knows what's going on. So there's an accountability mechanism. The next thing is, only one dib per dude, no double dibbing. So you have to use that dib very carefully and not be dibbing everything. Yes, Jerry, that's for you. No one allowed to purchase dibbed item. So if I dib that new Black Bay 51, nobody else is allowed to purchase it until I get it, and then after I get it, no one's allowed to purchase it for 12 months. So that's just another crazy rule. And if you ever rescind a dib, you are not allowed to buy that item ever. So again, I am in no way advocating for any of these rules, but I think it's funny from the standpoint of, as I develop this channel and look for things to distract myself and think about just hobbying in general, the type of fervor or the type of excitement around a hobby exists with everything. You know, to see these guys talking about the board game things, I just find it's hilarious. So again, Have a great day, everybody. I'm up early this morning. Looks like it's going to be kind of a rainy weekend in Tennessee. I was trying to do this video earlier on my patio. I didn't have any lighting, so I brought it outside here. So this is actually not a bad little spot I found in my backyard. But again, have a great weekend. And as always, stay positive, make friends, and enjoy the journey. Thanks a lot for watching. And sub, comment, engage. Thanks, guys.